Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now years old.
Well, it seems like we say the same thing, doesn't it, going into every season? And it's part of being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. There's no bigger spotlight in sports. The pressure is on you from day one, and Dak Prescott has never shied away from any of it. So can he get back healthy? Can he be out there for all the regular season games? Because when he's been healthy and that group around him has been intact, they're a perennial playoff contender. Can they get back to that? I think that's what everyone around the league is wondering. And a lot of that success down in Dallas is going to come down to the play.
They'll go again here with Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Second down, Prescott. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Third and short. Prescott. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Back deep for the Vikings, it's Miles Price. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so Continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll put Addison in motion. Again, it's Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He was taken down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. He's going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. It's another run here for Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. They're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
28 yards.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. A give, and here comes Williams. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
For a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
A gain of a yard.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Williams trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays,
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinton Williams, in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the draw, here's Jones. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 11. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. And even 30 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. On play action, here's McCarthy. Jadeveon Clowney gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In motion, Naylor. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Riker's kick is good. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so Will step aside. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. On the toss, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he will have have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Cowboys first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2nd and 5 at the Vikings 43-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. On the play fake. Dak. Open man, downfield, it's C.D. Lamb. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big connection from Dak to C.D. 33 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
First down, Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On play action, here's Dak. No chance at all. He'll go down.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive, and he'll get forward for about a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
10 yards.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's a gain of 10.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. This one brought in by Hawkinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play for Minnesota. 35 yards.
1st and 10.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them align. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is McCarthy. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Go play action. It's Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Play action now. Prescott. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. That is Ferguson in motion. Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
For a Cowboys 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run it with Williams. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Prescott will get this out quickly to Lamb. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that deal, trying to hit her here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down in.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. C.D. Lamb, touchdown, Dallas. Tight space, 17-6.
Cowboys 17, Vikings 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Rushed to his left. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route run. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time, and it'll be 2nd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first down with Jones. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Now the Cowboys will take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 4th down.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This from 40 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Whoa! Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He takes off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Pistol now for Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway.
Brandon Aubrey to
Third
kick
quarter
off for
set
the
to
Cowboys.
commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Price now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own
Here comes Aaron
24-yard
Jones
line.
and the Viking offense as they take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, the ball's out. The Cowboys have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half and looking to cash in after the big break. It is 1st and goal from the 4. They'll run. It's Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he will dive into the end zone. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and That's exactly what they were able to do.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Cowboys 24, Vikings 9.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Third and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Prescott. He'll step up and run this.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Cowboys first down. At least the first play. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 44-yard line.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Got a man over the middle. It's Vikings. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down. Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. On the play fake, Dak. Goes in a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd down, they need 7. Now, this looks like a design run. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Prescott now. That one, take it in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys are able to extend the lead.
Vikings 9.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and Viking offense as they take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
Defense.
Here's Jones. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
10 at the 36-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now McCarthy. Now he'll air one out. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Minnesota.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Jones going to try to run it in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 5.
Williams, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss. Left side. It's Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He was brought down by
so much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
When the offense broke the huddle in the line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
On 1st down, right back to Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
A operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey at the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Straight ahead with Jones. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. A give to Jones, heading right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Now a handoff. Jones. This will not do the trick. They've stuffed him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great After the catch, he gets enough to move the chain.
First down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 12.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Running left, it's Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
McCarthy to the air on second. Stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
23 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time, and it'll bring up second down.
High standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the
Third down.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago.
The Vikings.
Back out now to kick this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Second and 10. Here's Davis. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only only a yard. Now it's third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man left side. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
10 at the 50-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb, touchdown Cowboys. That's his second touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Vikings 18.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
32 yards.
A big play for Minnesota. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. First down.
Set to go
Vikings.
now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. The ball comes out. And I believe a Viking was able to get his hands on it. Yes, he was. Minnesota will keep the ball.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
gain of a yard.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
It is third and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And on third down, that ball is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out the
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. First and 10 now from the 36. A give, and here comes Williams. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
The tackle by Isaiah Rodgers. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.